Hello everybody, it's Sage of Stone again, here with another replay. This time it's against Prime Dragon Keeper, the big boogeyman deck of the format. Uh, Overall, I think it was a really good game. Played against a guy, I believe his name is Yuto. Found him on the ladder. Um, yeah, that's Yuto. Uh, I'm going second. I actually really like going second in this game. I know that it's worse than going first, and especially against a deck with like a daunting win ratio on the play. Like I think it's 60% when is what the numbers said when they were published. So that's kind of scary, but I'm comfortable with the draw, especially with a control deck. I feel like having more cards and more Evo points gives me more options for controlling them. And he starts off with Matilda. It's not really the best turn two for PDK. You probably want to be on the Dragon Oracle, which he's on now. It kind of goes to show that that's what he drew into for his turn. Sucks, but it's better to have it late than never. He takes a trade, which I don't think was really that great, because I probably would have gone for the trade myself there, because I knew that he had the Flame Lizard, but yeah, to each their own. He goes ahead and drops an Ayla. That's going to get him even further ahead on the crystals. Which I'll just kill her. I don't even care. Like he can get to his end game first. The faster he gets to his, broken stuff, the better for me, because that means he'll be playing his stuff while I have the most answers, which gives me more time to deal with it while it gives him more chances to draw into dead cards, because that's what PDK does a lot. Like even though there's all sorts of bombs and broken cards like Prime Dragon Keeper, Sybil, like any of the various 10 drops, there's a bunch of garbage cards too. Cards that they don't really want to see, cards that aren't the best top decks. So the idea is just to try and get them under their game plan as quickly as possible and, react in turn. I've got the Evo point advantage. I've still got 20 life. I'm feeling pretty good. He decides to go face here, which is probably not smart, to be honest. Like, I'd have probably traded with Scarlet with that Bane unit. So I just take the turn to get up a Blood Moon, kill off his field. And he drops a card that is potentially problematic, Star Phoenix. Gives him a lot of clears on my dudes, but since I don't really have a lot of 2-drops, he kind of has to really drive home those spells to keep getting value out of it, which I don't think he really has that many. PDK doesn't play a ton of spells, so it's not super reliable. He plays another Matilda, gets another dragon into his hand, and I remember thinking in the middle of this game that I really needed to draw a Belphegor there so that I could start crushing him with card advantage. Because he's at Bahamut range and he hasn't dropped a Bahamut. That's really, really bad for me. I want him to drop his Bahamut. I want to deal with it while I have the resources to deal with it. But he keeps dropping a bunch of other cards. And overall, he's playing very well, I think. I'm not the best PDK player. I have the deck, but I don't really play it very much. I think I have maybe 25 wins with it. So it's not really my thing. At this point, I do feel pretty secure. I was not expecting the Genesis Dragon. That kind of took me way out of left field. I was surprised. But I have Emeralda now. I had been saving it for Bahamut himself, but since I can clock him here, it's fine. And I drew another one. So basically I just wanted to put up the mask to prevent getting too low to like maybe like Forte. I believe there's a combo that I've never actually seen, Forte and Erd, which would probably have killed me there, which was what I was thinking about. But I get my spawn down, and I'm starting to feel really, really, really secure, because I know that PDK doesn't have a lot of wards. And yeah, he just drops Ayla, and that's the game. I've got the Temptress Vampire ready to cut him down a few HP, get him in lethal range, and it's over. Realistically, I could have actually killed him without dropping the Temptress Vampire, now that I look at it, because I had an Evo point left. I probably wasn't even thinking about that anymore at that point. But yeah, that was the game. It was really good. I was on the edge of my seat a lot. I mean, as it is with the when you're facing the best deck in the game, you kind of have to really prepare yourself mentally. You can't just be like, oh, I automatically lose, especially like when you're playing against the deck on the draw. But yeah, never surrender and keep playing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Tune in next time.